welcome back to my channel. As I said in my first ever video, I was going to do an eyebrow tutorial. As far as I'm concerned, eyebrows are just the most important thing on somebody's face. I feel like it can really change the shape of your face. I know that if mine are due for a wax, then I kind of feel like I look tired and run down, so I think they're very important. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to find the correct dimensions for your eyes that's going to really complement your face shape. I've filled mine in a little bit. They do, I think this side actually is the one that needs a lot more filling in than the other one. People constantly ask me about my brows, who does them, do I fill them in? Yeah, I do fill them in a little bit. I wax my own brows. I've been doing it for, I can't even tell you how many years. I had a really bad experience one time, so I kind of decided to learn how to do it myself before I became an esthetician, and I've pretty much nailed it to where I like them at the moment. Sometimes, depending on fads, I might want to just thicken them up a little bit, or if I'm going out at night, then I might make them a little more dramatic. But these are my eyebrows, and if you would like to see how to get the perfect shape, then just keep watching. Okay, so firstly, I've already done one brow, and I'm going to just show you how to do one because there's no point in making this a whole long video when you just need to see one anyway. I want to firstly just go ahead and talk to you about the best shape of your brows that's going to complement your face shape and your eyes also. So there's a couple of little dimensions to be mindful of. First one I'm going to show you is where your eyebrow is going to begin, the highest point, and then where it ends. So just take whatever it is that you're going to be filling in your brows. Mine's just my pencil, and I'm going to place it along the outer part of my nostril, and it's going to align with the inside of my eye. And as you can see, that's just where mine is starting. If I just kind of like roll it back a little bit, you can see that's where my brow's beginning. You don't want to go too far in, and you don't want to start it too far out, because it's just not going to be very complimentary for your eyes. The next one is the highest point of your arch, and I have to look in my mirror for this. So I'm going to make it along the outside of my pupil. As you can see, well, when my eyes stop moving, that's how it evens up with the outside of my pupil. That's the highest point of my arch. And then where my eyebrow is going to end, I'm going to bring my pencil on the outer nostril again. It's going to line up with the outside of my eye this time, and that's where the tail of your eyebrow is going to finish. Okay, so keeping them in mind, I'm going to use a couple of products. First one is going to be my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Wiz pencil, and this is in brunette. And then I'm also going to be using her powder as well, and it's in caramel, and it has two different colors. I like this because it does have two different colors, so it kind of makes it a little more natural. Firstly, what I'm going to do is, just because my brow's super sparse in here, I'm just going to grab a tiny bit of powder, and I'm just going to set it here where I want to begin, and it's just a really good kind of beginning point for me. Alright, so once I've done that, I'm going to start with my pencil and just really gently wispy little strokes. You don't want to do one solid line, excuse me, because then it's going to look a little too drawn on and artificial, and we just want to keep it nice and natural just to fill out those areas. If you're really not comfortable, then I know that there's a lot of different stencils that you can get that you can use to fill in your brows. You can definitely go ahead with those, but if you just wanted to follow along with the natural shape, then this is the easiest way that I find to do it. People ask me about my brows all the time. Who does them? Who waxes them? Who do I fill them in? And I do everything. I had a couple bad experiences when I was younger with waxing, so I learned how to do it myself before I became an esthetician, and I've been doing them, oh my gosh, for years and years and years. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of starting to take a bit of form now, and I'm just going to really lightly go in here and just a couple more little wispy strokes, and that's about it. Actually, maybe just slightly up the top here. Okay, so after I've done that, I'm just going to really gently comb through. And now I'm going to grab my powder, and as I said, I like to mix the colours together. It just gives a really nice natural effect. And you don't have to use this step if you don't want to, but I like to use it because I find that it actually sets the crayon in place, and it just blends it in nicely as well, so that there aren't, just in case I manage to have a couple of little telltale signs of lines of it being drawn on, then that just erases all of that too. Okay, so that's it. That's how I do my brows. Normally I will finish with just a little slick of what is it, Benefit Speed Brow, and I think mine's normally in medium, but I've totally run out and I'm lost without it. So normally that's how I finish it, because it just kind of has a little bit of a gel setting in it, and it just keeps them really nicely in place. But otherwise, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed watching my video, and I hope that you learned something. Please subscribe to my channel and thumbs up if you liked this, and I will see you in my next video.